per hour. So I've been told that as a sponsor, we're going to lock all the doors and all of you can give us and buy some products before we're going to let you out. Don't worry, I'm joking. What I'm here really to talk about is, and pardon me, I've been in this country like literally 45 days, so I can't speak more than this in Russia. But I do promise you the next time when I meet you, we will have a proper conversation with Russia in that sense. But what we're here to really talk about is what Indosat business is doing in the area of manufacturing. Digitalization is a big word. A lot of things happen in that area. We are here really to talk about how can we make it a simple and practical path going forward. Okay, I'm just not sure if. Okay. So, look, we have the pandemic has told us a lot of things, right? One of the big things that the pandemic has happened, I think all of us have learned about going digital, and a lot of global pundits are saying that really 2023 is the year when manufacturing, it is the last opportunity for manufacturing.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that this mic was not working. So 2023 is really the last year when I think if manufacturing companies do not go digital in 2023, they are going to face repercussions of some of that, and I think that's what we're here to talk about and help you go through. So before I jump into the presentation, I just want to introduce ourselves. We are Indosat Business. Indosat is a company and a name that all of you in Indonesia are very familiar with. We've been here for years, and that's the experience that we bring to this business. But in the new avatar of Indosat Business, and as you're all aware, Indosat is now Indosat 𝐄𝐝𝐢𝐭𝐢𝐨𝐧. And we come really with a platform, with a global set of partners. We have a big tie-up with companies like Google, system integrators like Tech Mahindra, and so on. So we really bring to you an expert panel, a panel that can actually help you take your business digital. But we remain, because we are Indosat, we remain a one-stop shop. So the buck stops with us. We will help you through our panel of experts actually take your business digital. Okay, it went forward. So, I mean, if I look at over the last few days that I've been here, I've met many manufacturing companies, and I've really asked them, what are the kind of challenges you're facing? It's not really problems, I would say, but really challenges that you're facing. And here is a summary of what I've heard. But there's one common theme that is running through all of this, and if you look at it, everybody's really talking about real-time data. That's what everybody's talking about. How can I get real-time data, and how can I use real-time data to actually understand, get insights, make my business processes more efficient and better, and so on, right? That's what everybody's talking about here. Oops, there is, okay, got it. So, however, when these are the challenges that companies are facing, and by the way, those challenges are no different from what companies around the world face, right? They're pretty much the same. There might be different variations of those in some sense and form, but it's very similar. What companies around the world are also doing around this, by the way, is things like managing data better, getting a data culture, as you're aware, utilizing sensors, digital twins. These are all jargon and terminology that I'm sure you're all familiar with. I'm not going to get into each one of them, but really this is what we do, right? This is how we manage data better. And this is really what we recommend. We believe that a digital journey is a challenging journey. It is not an easy journey for anybody. In our case, IoT is at the heart of a digital journey, right? And that is where Indosat and Indosat Business and Indosat set of partners come in, right? So we believe, there are various levels of the digital journey that I think are interesting, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time on this slide. I think level one is visualization. It obviously assumes that there is an underlying level of automation. There's an underlying level of data that is being generated, so there are sensors and so on that are in place. that are giving you that data. And I think the first step is really to visualize that data in some shape and form, and to really see how that looks. The second thing is to start integrating it with other systems, and trying to understand if there's an anomaly that's happening, if there's something different from what I expect to happen soon. And that's the second level of integration. Going forward, starting to look at analysis, then starting to predict, and then actually getting prescriptive, and finally at the highest level being able to use data in a very symbiotic manner, right? That's really the digital journey. And I think the role that we are going to play is really help companies walk this. Look, this is a slippery slope, right? It's a slope that many companies haven't gone through. We have the experience, we have the ability, we have done it before in many places, with our partners in many places around the world as well. And I think this is the journey we're here to help you walk with this. It's a step-by-step journey, and this is how we recommend that really every company goes through it. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about solutions and everything else. I think the key thing that we have here is it's not only about just sensors and data. Because of our partners, because of the way we work, because the fact that we are our DNA is that of a telco as well. I think networks is where we can start from. So setting up private networks, 5G is going to happen soon. But those kinds of things is where we can start from. So it's not just looking at data, but actually starting from base automation from your shop floors, looking at the LAN networks there, the wide area networks there. Cisco is a big partner of ours globally, right? And they are really the experts in some of these areas. So starting from there, and then moving on into the sensors, looking at the data, and then really utilizing it. So really a lot of these applications, and I will not get into details of all these applications, but they all use the sensors that exist in the shop floor, get the data, analyze that, and play it back in some sense. It even includes solutions like there's a connected worker solution, which basically it helps people. We even have solutions around AR and VR, and basically help people working in a machine environment to actually do their work better, and so on. The way we do this is we have a booth outside, and please do visit that booth. We have some of our industry experts sitting there. The way we do it really is, once you have an expression of interest, you are interested in, we will do an assessment of your digital index. Let me call it as a digital index for now. And once we arrive at where you currently are, then we will work with you to on a path for the future, right? And it's a bit of a consultative approach. It's a bit of a co-creation approach, because like I said, this is not about just going and installing some gear. It is really about a journey that you will have to take in your organization to take this forward. I'm not here. I know it's a sponsor spot, but I'm not going to sell individual solutions to all of you. This is the journey. There are many solutions. Energy management is a great starting point for many companies. All manufacturing industry is energy intensive, and by just putting in efficient energy management systems, it's relatively simple. It is, you can easily shave off around 15 to 5 to 12% in energy consumption, right? Which is a huge saving in cost. So that's a good starting point. But then you can get into other stuff like let's say condition monitoring, and these are use cases before you really get into the high-end high-end things that are very specific to your industry or to your vertical. So really, that really brings me to the end of my presentation. I've given you a quick overview of what we can, what we do, what is Indosat business, what we bring to the table. A quick overview of the kind of journey that we expect to, share, or rather go together with companies like yours. We have a lot of experience in doing this. Like I said, if you visit a booth outside, we'll give you specific examples. But I really look forward to hearing more from all of you. Thank you.